It's BTV, and today we have yet another video, the HP notebook review. Without any further ado, let's get to it. Okay, phone. You guys are seeing this, right? This is as thin as it gets. It reminds me of the 2015 MacBook design, which I love so much, although I don't have it. But this is nice, and unlike 2015 MacBook, it has different array of ports other than just one USB Type-C port. This comes with a HDMI and VGA and even your headphone jack, so it means you can listen, you can plug in and listen with this. It's very nice. And you can see the vents at the back. It's just like a MacBook inspired design. It means it's sleek, and I really like the phone. And again, with the color contrast, as you can see, the outside is silver and then the inside is giving this nice black, almost like a matte black finish. Wow. This is a 2-color wave laptop and I really like it. And as you can see, the HP logo, silver, shining bright. For form, I'm going to give this laptop a solid 8/10 because it's not as slim as the 2015 MacBook. If you can really see this, it's not as slim, but it's still slim and it's still light and it's still one-hand carryable, if you know what I mean. So that's going to be fun. And software, guys, before I start talking about software, I'm going to tell you what's powering this laptop, because it's the processing power that determines whether the software will be good or not. So this right here is powered by an AMD Radeon R9 chip. And if you know AMD really well, you know that they do real good things with that chip. And to see a kind of chip like that, an AMD chip, on this kind of budget-friendly laptop is a really huge differential from other laptops around this price range. If you're not familiar with what an AMD chip is, an AMD chip is basically a chip that was obviously made by AMD and also has both the CPU and the GPU in the same chip. So it's like a one-whole chip, if you get. So that's the AMD chip. It's running on R9, I think 9425, if I'm not mistaken. So that chip allows this laptop to handle, medium to high games, medium to high video editing applications, but it sweeps through web browsing, it sweeps through Canva and other apps that you can try out that are not like software demanding. But apps like DaVinci Resolve, DaVinci can run on this. But screen recording, of course, OBS Studio can work on this. Any app basically. I can show you guys my screen now. You guys can just see the array of apps I have there. Just basic to medium apps. And you can see my e-commerce websites are also here. My websites like Kunga, Gigi, and the rest. And apart from that, this laptop also has 4 gigs of RAM. Now, that's where things start to get bad for this laptop. 4 gigs of RAM is nice. It's budget. It's not below average at all. In fact, it's average. But for this kind of laptop, when you overwork it or when you put too much in it, like I have obviously used up this laptop, this is like a 1-year-old laptop. When you use it up, it starts to lag, and the lag is crazy, guys. It's really bad. I'm thinking of upgrading RAM. Upgrading the RAM would actually solve all that, but you paid like budget for this laptop, so it shouldn't be bad, if you get what I mean. It should still be usable, that's what I mean, over a long period of time. But although the RAM isn't that, all good, it can still run things. It just needs like a little, like 1 second pause or 1 second patience maybe when you're opening apps, and just let the laptop do its thing. It will work perfectly fine for you. Alongside the 4 gig RAM, you also get 115 gigabytes of SSD. 115. Ugh. Why? Like, why? 115 is too easy for this laptop. Phones are 128 gigs now. In fact, we have 1 terabyte phones. So then why should a laptop have only 115 gigabytes? Because of that, you need to get an external hard drive and start transferring your files instead of just keeping them safe on your laptop as they should. But 115 gigs, it's not that bad actually. It depends on the scale of work you do. If you're a writer, 115 gigs is like perfect for you. But for me, that records videos in 4K resolution, that's going to need a lot of space, and getting a laptop that doesn't do that is really bad, to be honest. But you can still work your way around it. Obviously, you can buy multiple flash drives or just a big 4 terabytes hard drive, and that should do the job. Battery life is another factor. So this is where this laptop actually excels. The battery has just been superb for me. Trust me, 4 hours is guaranteed. 4 hours plus is guaranteed on this laptop on light use, while on heavy usage you can get to maybe 2 hours or 2 to 3 hours on maximum usage. That's when you're using all maximum capacity and all. But that's it. And again with the phone, can you guys just see this keyboard? Like, oh, I don't know if you can hear it because I have like an audio fix, but this keyboard is so satisfying. Guys, this keyboard is like, I think it's one of the main reasons you can actually get because of the keyboard. With this, you don't need an external keyboard or anything. Yeah, keyboard is top notch. I think I might even be giving the phone 9.5. No, let's leave it at 9. So guys, I think that'll be all. Yeah, that's basically it. I don't want to bore all of you with any specs and features, but my final verdict is very simple. It's actually a good laptop. It has some disadvantages, some letdowns though, like in the webcam department. Obviously, laptops of this price range or of any price range, I don't know why they just focus less on the camera, but I guess that's also the case with this laptop too. Less focus on the camera, but really the webcam, if I was actually doing a Zoom meeting, I'll just wirelessly connect my phone's camera and use it as my webcam, maybe using Cam Studio. But that's by the side. Another letdown too is the weight. If you know, the weight is not really a letdown comparing to the MacBook, you know. Also the weight and the chip. Although the chip is powerful, if you want to compare to an Intel, it will be compared to the Core i3, not the Core i5. The Core i5 is a big upgrade from this, so that's why more demanding apps like DaVinci Resolve, even DaVinci Resolve, this is the Core i7 chip, but DaVinci Resolve, Adobe Premiere Pro, and other high editing apps and graphic apps like Blender will struggle to run on this. But those are the two major letdowns. Apart from that, and also storage space, this laptop is a very good deal for the price. The price, which is $400 at about 2018. Now imagine how much it will be. This is 2024. We're about to approach 2025. So this laptop should be around $200. And if you can get a refurbished one for maybe $100 plus, this is a very good, nice budget laptop, and I really recommend it for you, because if you're in the market for a good laptop, you'll be seeing deals like the MacBook. All MacBooks are expensive. The good ones are expensive. You'll be seeing deals like the Surface Pro and other good gaming laptops and all, but for a very neat and smooth workflow, I think you can go. Yeah, you should go with this if you're on the budget. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thanks for liking. Thanks for commenting. I really see you in the comment section. And until next time.